Good morning and welcome to the morning show here at Daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, Darylorette. Well, I was just down at the cafe getting ready some hamburgers and hot dogs. And I just put on some fettuccine primavera, and that's going to take about 40 minutes to cook. Just came from the kitchen, fixed myself a big bowl of oatmeal, a couple of nice chopped bananas, and this morning I got a cup of black tea. So, let's start our day. I'm a little late in recording this video because I was blogging some videos from Yahoo about, some of them were about Oscar nominations that were broadcast yesterday, and a few other videos. And then I was downstairs at the cafe getting food ready and whatnot. So, I'm a little late today. So I'm a little hungry too because I've put off eating breakfast for about an hour and a half. Here's something. It's caught my eye on the sidebar here. Do you have a question for U.S. President Barack Obama? Record your video question in 20 seconds or less and then submit it to youtube.com/askobama. President Obama will answer your top voted questions in a special YouTube interview on January the 27th. Deadline for submissions is Wednesday, January 26th at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Well, I don't have any questions for you, Mr. Obama, or I should say President Barack Obama, because I'm a Canadian and we don't have any questions for you. At least I don't. None that are not based in ignorance. So yesterday, we didn't do a hell of a lot yesterday. I did my laundry. That's pretty much it. The rest of the day I spent holed up here in the old cafe, working on the PC, playing video games and whatnot. Trying to figure out what to do with the rest of this year. It's still early, and I got to do something this year that I haven't done before. I think that's probably a pretty good New Year's resolution. Spend each year trying to do something you haven't done before that will help you grow and help you learn something about yourself and the world around you. Now that sounds like a good New Year's resolution to me. Actually, right now this year, what I want to do is to take some acting lessons again, because I haven't taken any acting lessons for a while. And the last class or workshop that I took was an improv class back in August of 2009. So at least, actually, I should start doing it once a year. I've been doing it since 2003. Once every 2 years, I've been taking an acting class or something that I think will help me become a better actor. So this year, I've got to do something to work towards that goal. Oy vey. So, this year I've got to, this year I've been, since last June I've been studying Wing Chun Kung Fu, but you know, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. So actually, I don't want to really do that much. You know, past this coming summer, say June, will be a full year I've been doing it. Beyond that, I'm not sure if I want to continue doing it because I don't really see the point. The only reason I'm doing it is for the exercise, and I enjoy studying martial arts, but you know, there's got to be a better way to get some exercise. You know, the only reason I'm doing it is because the doctor told me to get more exercise, right? And this is something I've been doing off and on since I was a teenager. So, but you know, I get bored easy, you know, and I want to do different stuff. You know, variety is the spice of life. So, either before or in the summer, sometime between now and the summer, sometime this year, we're going to have to take an acting class or an acting workshop for a couple of months. And, you know, eventually get away from the martial arts again for a while. Take a break from it. Doing it for going on a year, over, you know, 7 months, 8 months. It's, you know, doing something like that long, you know, something you're actually paying for, and sometimes you're not always getting what you feel you need to get out of it. So when I start feeling like that, that's when I feel like I need to get out of it, because I'm not getting out of it what I put into it. You know, I'm not getting what I feel I should be getting from it. So when you start feeling like that, or at least when I start feeling like that, it's time to move on and try something new. Right now, the guy who runs the place, to me, seems more like a con artist. Right now, I'll be honest with you, he seems more like a con artist than a teacher of martial arts. So, you know, red flags up the wazoo, you know. Every time I go there, it's a red flag. It's the way he comes across to you, and the way he runs the place. You know, it's just totally unacceptable. It's just, you know, it's not what I'm used to, and it's not something I'm willing to accept or turn a blind eye to. You know, I just don't agree with it. You know, so I think soon enough it's going to be time to move on, and I'm talking about soon. I mean, this guy does not inspire you to respect him whatsoever. You know, he actually seems to go out of his way to encourage you to not respect him, which I find rather disturbing, because you know, I don't want to be around somebody I don't respect. So, you know, let alone learn anything from them. So, you know, this is another problem I'm dealing with. You know, just the fact that I don't have a lot of respect for this guy because of the way he acts towards not just me, but towards the other people who are actually established in professions, who are professionals more established in their profession than I am. He has, you know, his way of dealing with people is just really unprofessional. You know, I don't know if it has anything to do with being a real estate broker or what, but I guess it's like he's trying to sell everybody a house, and it's like, I'm not here to buy a house. You know, I'm here for physical fitness and exercise and to study martial arts. I don't want to buy a fucking house. So, you know, it's like, take a hike, man. You know, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing here? Are you here to sell people houses or teach them martial arts? Make up your mind. And one thing, you know, I don't know, call me old-fashioned, but I think learning martial arts, which is, for me, it's always been something I've learned from Asians. To learn it from a Caucasian male or female, it's like, you know, I just don't have the same respect for Caucasians when it comes to studying martial arts that I do for Asians, which for me, Taekwondo, Kung Fu, or whatever, you know, those those are thousands of years old, and they come from the Asian culture. So to learn it from a white guy, it's like, you know, it's like, what the fuck is going on? It's almost confusing, believe it or not. Anyway, this video may not be published, or at least available for public viewing because of my swearing. So if a video doesn't publish today, if this doesn't publish today and disappears like one of my last videos, I'll know why, or at least I'll have a rough idea. Still waiting for my t-shirt and my sweatshirt coming from the USA. I never order anything through the mail via the USA because it goes across the border and you gotta pay, you know, for it to cross the border. What is it, border tax or whatever? You know, I had forgotten that. You know, it's been so long since I probably ordered something from the States. I totally forgot. We think with all this free trade that we started back in the 80s, that, or was it the 80s or the 90s, that, you know, paying customs, anything would be like, you know, hey, what about, you know, it's like free trade should have exempted customs altogether. You know, we should have got something out of that. Yeah, I have no idea what we got out of that. Well, I'm beginning to wonder whether or not I even know what I'm talking about here. So we're going to call it a show here at daryllorette Cafe, and I'm going to finish my oatmeal and my cup of tea and get on with my day because so far it's kind of starting off kind of weird. So this is daryllorette here at daryllorette Cafe, wishing you a happy hump day. Alright, we'll see you next time.